Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a church. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you want to see what we plan on doing with this church, wait until the very end of the video to find out. This is the amount of space required to make the church, and here are all of the materials that we will use throughout the build. Begin by placing 2 light grey concrete in a row on the ground. 1, 2. Then dig to the right of these. Place an oak plank in the ground to replace the grass block, and then stick a dark oak door on top. Then place 2 more light grey concrete extending right of the door. We now want to take the very first light grey concrete block that we placed and stick 4 white concrete on top of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend to the right, and then up, right 2, down 1, right, and then connect down. Extending down from the center white concrete at the top, we want to place a white stained glass pane with a yellow stained glass pane underneath. We can then fill the remaining area around the door in using white concrete. We then want to come to the right side of the build and place a white concrete extending outwards diagonally from this light grey. Extend the white concrete up by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right by 2, 1, 2, and then extend all the way down, join together at the bottom, extend 1 block up, and then place a yellow glass pane followed by a white stained glass pane extending upwards. We then want to place stone brick slabs on the left and right side of the white concretes at the top. Extend these slabs outwards, and then extend these slabs in, up, just like so. And we can even extend these slabs backwards along the top of the white concrete. Extending inwards diagonally from this white concrete block, we want to place a light grey concrete, and then extend it to the right by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then place a row of 4 white concrete on top of the light grey. 1, 2, 3, 4. We then want to extend to the left and join down to where we started. We then want to add an extra row of white concrete along the left side and along the right side. Place a white concrete at the bottom, and then place a yellow stained glass pane at the bottom of this empty space and a white glass pane at the top of this empty space, like so. We now want to come onto the opposite side of the build and do the exact same thing. So, extending outwards diagonally from this light grey concrete, we want to place a white concrete. Then place 4 more on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Extend left 2, 1, 2, all the way down to the ground, and then join back on ourselves. Extend up by 1, place a yellow stained glass pane with a white stained glass pane on top. We also want to add a mini roof in the form of stone brick slabs extending outwards and in front of the shape that we've made. We then want to extend them inwards and upwards until we form a mini triangle. We extend this until it sits on top of the actual white concrete itself. And then extending inwards diagonally from this white concrete here, we place a light grey concrete, left by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 white concrete on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, extend across to the right, and down, along the bottom, an extra row of white on the left and right sides, yellow glass at the bottom, white stained glass at the top. At the back of the build, we first of all want to connect the left and right side together with a row of light grey concrete, like so. We then want to take the middle light grey concrete and place 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 glass pane on top of each other. Take the First, block from the top and extend it left and right to form a cross, and then fill the surrounding area in using white concrete. In addition to this, we are going to add a layer of white concrete along the top, middle 3 blocks like so, and we may even alter the cross into a fully colourful stained glass window later. There is a bell tower positioned towards the front middle of the church. We want to begin by placing white concrete here, 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 and here, just like this, in kind of a rectangular formation. We then want to extend those white concretes each upwards by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. We then want to take the front pair of white concretes and extend them inwards, upwards, join together, and do the same at the back. In, up, join together, just like so. We can even fill the top in using white concrete, like this. Then place a dark oak fence extending down from the center of the roof of the bell tower with a gold block underneath and then a bell underneath that, and that is of course the church bell. We also want to give this thing a roof, so all we are essentially going to do is add stone brick stairs to the left and right sides of the top of the tower, just on the left and right. We then want to have these stairs overhang one row on the front of the back, and then place upside down and regular faced stairs extending upwards and inwards until we can no longer place pairs. Place a stone brick block in between them at the top, extend a slab up, and then we simply want to do the exact same with the back, and then connect it together front to back. The back part of the roof is a little bit varied. Place a stone brick slab here, and then extend a row of stone brick stairs across the side of the church, overhanging the back by one row. Add another row of stairs on top of the white concrete, have it overhang a row. Do the same on the opposite side, a slab here, and then stairs extending across, overhang one row off of the back. Add another row of stairs on top like this. Then we want to add upside down stairs underneath and to the sides of the stairs that we have overhanging the back of the church, with then stone brick slabs along the top of the upside down pair, connecting together. Then we want to extend these slabs all the way forwards until they sit right here, so right next to the actual bell tower, which we have to make a decision about. We really should fill the base of this in using white concrete, like so. So from the inside, we do not want to have any gaps, and it's kind of up to you whether you want to texture the inside of the roof like this. That is a little bit more interesting, I think, than just having white concrete run through, but I will leave that in your very capable hands. So, with the actual structure of the church complete, let's work on the outside. First of all, I want to add a 3-row wide path that extends from the church door all the way to the edge of this boundary, which I'm going to fill in using smooth stone. Then I'm going to take the second row of the smooth stone and place chains vertically extending all the way to the left, and then a light grey terracotta as we hit the boundary. I'm also going to place black candles on top of the chains like this to give us an interesting looking fence. We want the same on the opposite side. Then, along the front of the church, we are going to have a sidewalk / pavement, or you could go for something a little bit more interesting. You could say have smooth stone just along the front. We can extend the grass one step further, or maybe even the wall as well. So the wall, and then we could have flowers in front of the church. I really like poppies for this. I actually really like that. Let's extend the light grey terracotta wall across the back of the boundary, all the way across the back of the church, and all the way to the front again. I'm also going to add an additional row of terracotta along the back part of the wall like this, just to give it a bit of extra height. I'm also going to remove all of the grass behind and inside of the chains, inside of the walls, and replace it using lime terracotta. With the outside of the church fully complete, we can now head inside and begin work here. First of all, we are going to place a stone brick slab here and here with a light grey concrete in between them. We can then fill behind this in using light grey concrete like so. Then we can dig out the remaining part of the floor in front of this and place oak planks there instead. At the front of the church, we are going to add some pews in the form of spruce stairs here, with spruce sides in front of the stairs. Up on this platform, we are going to place a lectern with a book and quill inside of it so that we get the actual book, and then add a layer of red carpet. And then lastly, in the back corners here, dark oak fence, end rods on top, and then candles on top of those, and if you like, you can light them, or not. So when it comes to the stained glass windows that we have dotted about the place, where we have just 2 glass panes, I really like the yellow/white combo, but the cross does give us a little bit more variance in that perhaps we want to add a little bit more colour to the actual cross itself. It's up to you whether you want to do this or not and in what sort of colour palette you would like to choose, but I think that something like this, just so that it's a little bit more colourful, I think that it just adds a nice little bit of extra detail. And that is it for the tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. But before we go, you know what we have to do. Let's add the church to Mini City. I've got a good spot for it. I think that the best spot for the church is behind the school and opposite the hospital. Perfect. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial. Please do remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This place is really starting to come together now. I mean, guys, we've got traffic lights and crosswalks. That's crazy. We didn't even have those in Stream City. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.